Do you have more than one dog to train? Today I'm going to show you what you need to do to get 2 dogs trained at the same time. Click thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and pick up a copy of my book, Dog Training Revolution. And here's a tip, get it before you get a dog. The audiobook is now available too. If you've got 2 puppies, you've got to get twice as much dog food for them. The most logical way to get your dog food to you is to have it automatically shipped in whatever time interval you prefer. You can do this in 3 steps. Choose your brand of dog food, how often you want it shipped, and enter ZAC20 when you check out to receive 20% off of your first automatic shipment. I'll have all the details in the description. Today I've got Shelby with me, and her family got not just 1, but 2 awesome Corgi puppies. Now, Shelby, how have you been feeling about training so far?
They're cute and fun. They hop like a bunny.
Now, Shelby, I'm ready to get this training session underway. How about you?
Yes.
Ideally, before getting more than 1 dog, you'll want to make sure that any current dogs you have are really up to speed on their training first. I'll have all the videos you need on that on my YouTube channel. But perhaps you fell in love with 2 great dogs, or you couldn't decide between 2 puppies, or some other reason. So you took home 2 dogs at the same time. Let me be real with you. You can't teach 2 dogs effectively and simultaneously. That's because dogs don't respond well to a teacher that isn't completely focused on them. And it's impossible to give your undivided attention to 2 dogs at the same time. Understand that it is twice the work when you've got 2 dogs. Now, you've got 2 major options. You can either work with each dog one-on-one and alternate them accordingly, or you can enlist the help of someone else in the family. Don't worry though, if you follow the advice I'm going to give you in this video, you'll be able to have both dogs listening to you at the same time in no time. So Shelby, what I'm thinking is that we'll do a few different things today. I'd like to start off with a leash training session. That's going to do a couple of things that will allow us to get them a little bit fatigued and tired. It's a lot easier to teach a dog when they've gotten some energy out. Also, it will allow us to build some communication too. Sound good?
Yes.
So I'm going to work with Bailey on a leash walking session. I think it's really important to be able to get your dog's attention on you. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to just hold up a piece of meat just like that and give them a reward like that. Now look at Bailey. Bailey is paying attention to me, and I'm walking. There's no tension on the leash. He's not trying to get to his sister over here. He's not trying to run away. He's focused on me. In the first year of training, you want to use lots of treats to build communication, because there's a lot of distractions at a place like a park like this. I've got attention, and I'm going to go ahead and reward with tiny pieces of turkey here. So what do you think so far? Does that look good?
Yeah.
Shelby, why don't you start by having Bessie look at the treat by holding it up to your eyes. And now let's try walking backwards a little bit, just kind of in a circle. And all we're trying to make sure of here is that she's checking in with you, saying, oh, I want to go where you're going. There you go, perfect, yes. The idea is to get her to pay attention to you while moving, while on a leash in this outdoor, exciting, distracting environment. Good work, and just keep going. Look at you, you're a pro. Now, I tell you what, why don't we see if we can get them both paying attention to us individually. We're gonna do that together now, okay? Oops, see, a little tough, they're too close together, so we're gonna give them some distance over here. Over here, let's see if we can get them to pass now. Yes! Hold it up to your eyes and see if you can get her to go away from me. Look at you, now that was awesome. Well, here, let me see something here. I just wanna prove a point here. I'd like to work with both of them on sit at the same time. So let's say that you've got 2 dogs, 2 puppies in particular, you're trying to teach them how to sit. You can't focus on both of them at the same time, because if you're trying to lure one into a sit, you got one trying to knock the other over. There's no way to teach sit like this in any meaningful way. And it's not to say you can't get some results with them on sit, but you're just not going to get as effective results if you're trying to take shortcuts by teaching them both at the same time. So Shelby, I clearly need some help here. This just isn't working out. I'm gonna work with Bailey on sit, and you work with Bessie on sit. I'd like to show you something called lure training here. Do you see the nose? We're just gonna move that treat right back like that until they sit, and then we're gonna say, sit. Because normally we don't want to just tell our dogs to sit until we really feel that they understand the concept. Think about her nose like a magnet, and think about the treat like a magnet. If those magnets get too far away, the connection is kind of lost. You know what? I think they're doing so well at this point that we can now start to say, sit.
Sit.
Yes. It's good, right?
Sit.
Good job. And see, so we have both dogs over here listening to us.
Sit.
Yes. We got this. This is nothing. As your dog starts to reasonably understand these things one-on-one, then you're in a position to say sit. and have them both listen to you simultaneously. Shelby, you are a natural dog trainer. You have so many talents. It's amazing. We've gone over leash walking today. We've gone over how to teach them to sit. They even listen to us together. Another vital skill is teaching our dogs how to come to us when we call them. I'm going to encourage Bailey to come to me by calling Bailey in a really enthusiastic, happy voice. Just kind of let him get distracted for a minute. Bailey. I'm gonna make sounds. Come here, Bailey. Yes, good dog. Excellent job. Teaching your dog a basic recall like that is just giving them an excuse, a reason to want to come to you. Call Bessie in a happy voice.
Bessie.
Happier.
Bessie.
Yes, there you go. Good job. Really good. You're doing such a good job. I'm going to make it a little bit harder. Now I've got this treat. See how exciting you can be.
Bessie. Come here.
Look at that. I had a treat right there at her nose. You were able to get her attention off this amazing piece of meat and onto you. That's how you know that your training is really off to a good start. Since they're doing so well on coming to us, I tell you what, let's call them to us when they get distracted a bit and then have them go into a sit.
Come on.
Now put her into a sit.
Sit. Sit.
Yes, good job. Good patience there. Good timing. Everything was good about that.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Sit.
Hey. I mean, just at the beginning of this lesson, they were playing and being all rambunctious and we couldn't get them to listen to us. And now we've got them doing all sorts of things just because we're giving them the one-on-one attention they need to really learn. How do you feel about today's lesson?
Awesome.
Click thumbs up for these corgis, especially for Shelby over here. She did terrific. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, pick up a copy of my book and the audio book, Dog Training Revolution. All the details will be in the description. And change the way you buy dog food at PetFlow. I'll have the link in the description for you to set up automatic pet food delivery. You guys did a great job.